Many men wish death upon me, but they can't get me. You try to take your shot, Elon, but Daddy's back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another exciting episode of You Are Peak Gaming Podcast, featuring your hosts that can't stop, Locarthemanbeast and LobsterDust. I just want to blow up and act like I don't know nobody.
Oh God.
I wasn't ready for how it was going to sound.
That's how you can tell. That's how you can tell those grills aren't tailored for you.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't spend
I know.
$10 on grills. Fuck out of here.
Man, that was I had a set of grills back in the day. I got like the mold and everything. I got them all taken care of. They're like $2,000 a piece, tops and bottoms. I think I still sounded like an idiot though, because they're big in your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
You know.
You ever had Invisaligns?
No.
Okay, so kind of same thing, right? They take a mold, but that's just really thin, hard plastic, right?
Yeah.
And that you still sound not as bad as what that was, but still sound dumb. Now imagine fucking just adding the weight of gold or silver or whatever. Mouth.
Oh yeah, that was the biggest thing. I felt like my mouth was heavy. Like I put them in, it was like, yeah, ha ha ha, like run around and stuff. And then like by the end of the night, I was like, I want to take these fucking things out. Like I'm sick of talking. That's why rappers don't talk. They're always just So their fucking mouths are tired.
That's probably why Busta Rhymes' jaw is so fucking big.
It's just a pit bull.
He's fucking every time I gotta say anything, it's just fucking. He's just working that shit. He's halfway to one of those fucking Easter Island looking motherfuckers.
Do you want like diamonds in these? No, can you just get like concentrated like
lead?
Yeah, just the heaviest material possible.
I've been using tire weights, but it's not cutting it anymore. Tungsten.
Oh my God. Welcome back. Can't get rid of you, man.
You can try.
Keep fucking trying. So, internet is back up and running, huh? What did you have to do? What did you have to do?
Well, where do I start?
The beginning.
It was October 30th of the year 1988. And I clawed myself from my mother's womb. No. So when I moved down here, I bought that big dish, right?
Yeah.
The big, like, high-speed one.
Yeah.
And then fucking homeboy was like, you don't need that. Like, same speed, blah, blah, blah. Just return it. And so I bought the dish, and it created an account.
Okay.
The guy set up the other dish that created another account. He told me that they just merged together because it all has the same information.
Gotcha.
False.
Oh.
False.
Okay.
This is also the guy that was like, remember, he was like, somebody's smoking doobies around here. Why did I believe anything he said? Okay. So there's two separate accounts. And then I realized I'm looking for errors. I'm looking for stuff on my phone.
That's tied
because I can't. That's tied to the other account.
Got you.
And if I'm in the Starlink like router app, it lets me view both of them. But as soon as I connect to the router, I'm on that Wi-Fi, and I get no service. So it wasn't letting me pull up billing history. It wasn't letting me like do any of that.
Gotcha.
And I'm trying to find like any errors. So I'm just like basically like just going through like all the FAQs. I'm fucking on top of the roof cleaning the fucking thing. I'm resetting everything. And
So I literally had gotten off the phone with HughesNet, that fucking thing that I sent you, that other satellite internet company. And I was like, I'm just gonna try like one more thing. And like I start looking through my bank records. And they charged me $40 this last month. And I was like, that's weird, because usually it's like 110, 120 somewhere around there.
Gotcha.
So I then go to billing history. Like I look at like what the billing history is. And when I'm in billing history, there's a little blue dot. And so I click the blue dot, and it's a message from May 30th that says, starting June 1st, your plan does not exist anymore. So we're going to move you to what we think is closest to your plan. So I had 40 gigs of internet, and then it dropped to 1 megabyte down.
Got you. Okay.
Because I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So once I did that, I had to reset the router, and then I had to not sign up, but like change my plan. And then once I changed the plan,
everything was
back.
Good.
So Jesus fucking Christ. Dumb, dude. And I spent, I'm still drooling from the fucking grill. I spent literally 4 days talking to a chatbot. Like, there's no phone numbers, there's no anything. Yeah. It's just this. But the chatbot responds in like 8-hour segments. I would send it a message, and I'd wake up and I'd like drink my coffee, and then it would like, have you tried seeing if there's any lights on? I'm like, yeah, there's no fucking lights. There's no this. And I'd like type out this paragraph, and then like it would be like, it'd like focus on this part, and then have you tried, like, yeah, no, I clearly put that in the thing. Like you're not reading it because you're not a fucking person. I was losing my mind. Dude. Over 4 days, constantly checking and typing to this fucking thing, I received 5 messages over 4 days. And I'm like a fucking psycho ex-girlfriend, just like waiting for the message to come in. I'm fucking losing my mind, dude.
Dude, I don't know what's going on with TikTok. Well, I mean, it's kind of your fault for moving out in the middle of nowhere.
It is. It is, Trevor.
You know,
fucking a weekend, I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm like, where am I going to move to? Yeah. You know, like it took 1 week for me to start questioning my whole existence. I was like, nope, this isn't fucking worth it. Nope. Oh man, I was getting fucking mad.
Oh boy, that was the first thing I thought of. I was like, man, you're out of internet. Like we skipped one podcast, and then I hit Sean up, and I was like, look, Sean, Brad's still out. I'm gonna need you to fill in for this. And then I started thinking, I was like, at what point do I just get a phone call like, hey, I need help moving? Like I don't, even if it was just into Placerville, just so you were fucking.
You don't even know. I was like in my head, I'm rationalizing. I was like, I can get an apartment in Auburn, so it's not that far of a drive. So if I'm like working a lot, like I can just stay there, and then I can just have my computer stuff there. They'll probably have good internet. Like I was already fucking 10 steps ahead. Like no, I'm just gonna do stuff in the office, and the next thing you know,
worst case scenario, you move 20 minutes that direction up, like, you know, towards Diamond Springs, and you would have all the internet in the world.
I know. That's what's annoying.
That's what's annoying. It's
driving through Diamond Springs, watching those fucking cars on cinder blocks in their fucking front yard, knowing that they're fucking watching fucking Jerry Springer reruns on 300 megabytes down.
Yeah,
like,
yep.
Fuck you.
Yeah, that's exactly right, man. Yeah, it is wild to me. That's like, it's probably just because of the creek, right?
It's because we're in that fucking valley.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're just like, we're just not going to run fucking cable. Like
the Verizon one, you said, like, have you tried like Verizon? That one is like, if you're just up by like the 4 corners and past, you have it all.
Yeah.
And that's like 300 down, you know, depending on where you are. I'm sure it's like 200 ish, but it's cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Technology. I mean, well, Sean's been battling AI for the past fucking week and a half now. I don't like how.
Can you imagine his manager? It's like Sean's like, look what else it fucking did, and he's just. Just big sigh. This motherfucker. Like, in his head, he's fucking fighting Skynet. To his manager, he is just tattletaling on a fucking bot that the company like paid for.
I would see the thing is that if it's a true AI, it's a learning process, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna fucking learn though.
But-
it's not real AI. You think fucking Folsom Toyota is spending money on real AI?
No, but I'm just saying if it was, like, you could train that AI, right? Like, don't fucking do this. I'll unplug you from the system. You know what I mean? Like, I would be the one thing the AI would be like, fuck, don't fuck with that guy.
I'm kind of loving all the AI stories that are coming out because like they're getting like these more advanced models that they're like really fucking playing with, you know? And like, did you see the one where the AI they gave it like a full like office, right? But then the office like it's like firewalled from everything else. But he's in the office, so then the AI in this office scenario logs into the guy who like is like teaching it.
Okay.
Because the guy's like, all right, like we're like entering closing the end of our trial, like blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
And the AI went to his email, sent a message to another like quote unquote girl that supposedly worked in the office, and then started blackmailing him and said, I'm going to tell your wife that you're like you can't shut this down. Like it tried like saving copies of its source code and like leaving it within like different drives on other computers and stuff. Like,
yeah,
what's amazing to me is like the sense of self-preservation that like,
yeah. Well, not only that, but that's not the first account of an AI trying to self-preserve itself, right?
No,
like,
I know.
That's
but it's getting wilder.
Yeah, it is getting wilder, but that's what I'm saying. Like you're playing God with something that like is almost getting to like sentience. You know what I mean?
That's the scary part.
Yeah,
it's already done. It's already done. We just don't know about it.
I agree.
No, it's already fucking happened. You're telling me fucking what Google Willow is already online, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one that's buried like 500 feet under the earth or whatever, so that they could use the Earth's natural cooling because the servers get so fucking hot. And it's like you're telling me that they're like, oh cool, their first quantum computer, and then Google comes out with like a quad quantum computer that turns on, and you're telling me it's still stuck on fucking Minesweeper? Nah,
no.
That shit, it's over.
Well,
It's over.
What was the
just enjoy the time you have left.
Just like
Better pray to God fucking Iran drops a fucking nuke on us before AI comes in and fucking has us walking around in fucking dog chokers. Some of us will like it. I'll be fine.
See, I was gonna say, I maybe that's all the war is right now. It's like we don't speak their language. Maybe they've just been screaming the whole time. You know, it's just like we're coming to shut down your AI. Because did you see like Iran fucking?
Oh,
how they like went full blackout everything, like full blackout. Like, yeah, you know, that's also scary too.
Would it be great? What was that movie? Was it Angelina Jolie? Hackers? Way back in the day?
Maybe, yeah.
Was it War Games?
I mean,
where the kid thinks he's playing a game and they're dropping bombs.
Yeah.
What if this is all AI? You know, what if they're like, oh, so and so, like fucking whole like Israel's like, yeah, no, we totally tricked them. All of like the senior brass to go into one bunker that we're going to drop a bomb on. And then like, they're like, oh, well, they're like, they have no missiles. And then Iran drops 190 warheads in one night for the coolest fucking picture I've ever seen. If it wasn't so fucking like, world's about to end, it'd be so fucking sick. But no, here we are.
Some of the videos of like people like standing on their balconies,
wild,
watching fucking missiles like slam into buildings next to them. It's like, dude, man, that's fucking insanity out there.
That one where it's like they're launching missiles and then a missile comes right in, and it's like right in that population center.
Yeah.
God, can you imagine being that guy? You're looking at like high-rise condos, and the real estate agent's like, "See that? That's a SAM battery. It protects you. Nothing will ever happen to you." And then that's the first target is they're trying to hail the SAM batteries. It's like, I don't want to be here anymore. It's fucking trying its best, and they're just fucking dropping on these motherfuckers.
Oh my god!
Save us my ass, bud.
The world's going to shit, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, fucking.
It's terrifying. Terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, for a second there, I didn't have any internet. All I had to go off of was just like sporadic, like world updates.
Yeah.
I was fully locked and loaded. I've killed skunks. I got my fucking wife just fucking packing mags in the closet, telling her that we're gonna have to eat the fucking cats if we run out of MREs. Fucking, I was ready, dude. And then internet came back on, and I realized I'm way overreacting, but I don't give a fuck.
That's literally what I told Sean you were doing. Just I was like, I can totally see you, like just a sniff in the air. There you go, full on bunkered out militia.
What else do I have to do, Trevor? If I don't have internet and games, what do I have? What do I have? I've been reading books. Is that a thing?
Is the Mountain Democrat still not a thing? No, come on.
I don't think it's a thing.
No bullshit.
Remember across from like, was it Splasherville?
Yeah, downtown.
And
yeah,
it's not there anymore. That's like a tractor store.
What?
That big building, that big.
So where the old movie theater used to be up on was it Placerville Drive, at the bottom of the hill is where the Mountain Democrat is on the far side. Like fairgrounds come down Rayleigh's, and then Placerville Drive goes up, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh no, Ray Lawyer Drive, not Placerville Drive. Ray Lawyer Drive. And then the Mountain Democrats across the street. There's the.
Did they move from that big one that was off of Broadway then?
Yeah. I'm almost positive.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they're still alive then.
I feel like they are.
Fucking who? Who?
I don't know.
Who?
I don't know.
You're telling me the Times, the Wall Street Journal is struggling and Mountain Democrats like, we're good. You know who I don't understand still in business? The fucking gold panner.
Yeah.
I still see those motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
We used to steal fucking bricks of those to fucking start fires. Yeah. You need that for your kindling starter.
We used to take packs of the gold planter up to Benetti's to get the pallets.
Yeah.
The Benetti's.
Yeah. Yeah. Just fucking clearing out a whole fucking newsstand full of free. Take one.
Yeah.
You take all.
Just throwing them in the back of the Tricell.
Benetti's.
Benetti's parties were wild. That was a dangerous time period.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like looking back on it as a kid. Like when I was a kid, I was like, these fucking cops always just shutting us down from having fun. Now as an adult, like, yeah, it was fucking 60 drunken high kids lighting pallets off in the middle of the forest. Like, you know, they kind of had a right to stop us. You know what I mean? Like, they kind of had a right to stop us.
Well, no. That just proves these fucking fires, dude. We didn't start a fucking national fire. We didn't start a fire that went from Tahoe all the way down to my fucking mom's house. And you're telling me somebody flicked a fucking cigarette? Nah. It's the fucking libs. I'm telling you. They're burning down California. They're going to take away our fucking forests and they're going to build fucking subsidized housings.
Isn't that the ones that were the LA fires or whatever? Like the ones that we just had, was it Palisades?
The Palisades? Yeah.
Apparently if you lay the map of the high speed train that they wanted to build in California, it like goes
straight through there.
Straight through all where the fires are.
And people were getting evacuated and going back to grab more shit from their house and then finding people fucking throwing fuel in their backyards. Like this shit is nah. Shit's going down, guys.
Can't trust
shit's
nothing.
Fucking.
I don't know. There's not enough tinfoil in the world for us to get people to believe.
That's what I did. My whole roof of my house is nothing but fucking tinfoil. That's because A, fuck the government, and B, I'm trying to increase my signal. It's like fucking giant rabbit ears on your old fucking TV. I'm adding foil to it, just trying to fucking boost the signal.
Just stand outside the house, just banging the shit out of the house to see if you can get a signal.
Fucking.
Man, I miss analog.
So what's I've been gone.
Yeah.
Tell me what's happening in the world of gaming.
Dude, there's not much happening in the world of gaming. No? I take that back. Actually,
isn't there like a new game coming out? Pioneer?
There's a ton of new games coming out. I actually was just going through a bunch of stuff.
Death Stranding 2?
Death Stranding 2, but it's only going to be on PS5. I don't have one. I got to wait for the PC launch. Oh, you're gonna have time to play it?
As long as I can get a
you know
physical copy.
I was just gonna bring that up. What the fuck is going on, man? That one for me might actually be that's like the borderline Borderlands. The borderline like stopping giving money to companies. Right? Like if you wanted to like you know what I mean? Okay, now here's the thing. The collector's edition itself is just a collector's edition. That's all it is. It's just a collector's edition. The fact that it doesn't come with a game and it's $150 is wild to me, especially since the ultimate edition that you can buy online is $120 or some shit like that. Right? It comes with like DLC.
It's pretty fucking whack.
It's whack.
Right?
So if you bought the ultimate edition online for your fucking game copy, it was $120, and then you decide to get the collector's edition just so you could have physical swag, and that's another $150. Like, oh, I thought you. Oh, I almost fucking got angry there for a second.
So this is the Borderlands 3 Ultimate Edition. Comes with the game. Comes with a fucking loot chest. Comes with all the little figurines, map, keychains, the fucking ship that you whip around in. Like, why? This is what I want.
Right.
You know? And for you to say you're giving me a collector's edition and it's a fucking light up figurine and a piece of like cloth without the fucking game, go fucking kill yourself,
now,
CEO of fucking goddamn.
Now, here's the thing. How much did you spend for that when you bought it? Wasn't it $180 or $190?
I think it was like $240.
Okay, $240. So then if you reduce the cost of a game out of that collector's edition, it's about the same cost, right?
No, but that's cool.
Right. I get that it's cool.
You're telling me you're giving me like just like a little figurine.
Oh no,
he better be like a pivotal fucking thing.
Outside of it, yes, you are
like,
right.
Why couldn't you like a claptrap or something a little more like, legacy?
Well, because
then just like what's a one-off?
Well, because this game supposedly is like a whole new storyline, whole new characters, whole new area. You're not on Pandora anymore. Like you are completely they're trying to make this game its own entity. Like they're really trying to
I already don't like it then.
Yeah, they're already trying to move away from the Roland Lilith stuff, like all the passings between Borderlands.
Thanks, Kevin Hart.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah.
Oh man, that character's toast.
Borderlands 1 through 3 is gonna be its own thing. And so Borderlands 4 is trying to start a new story in its own right on this new planet or whatever it comes out to. So I don't know if I feel a little bit more like pre-Borderlands or like fucking Tiny Tina's at this point where it's just kind of like, I don't know. But I've been watching some of the gameplay and some of the stuff on it, and like
it doesn't look bad.
Doesn't look bad. You know what is kind of bugging me that I'm not a big fan of? I don't like the fucking UI.
I don't know that I've seen.
Oh,
or maybe I just haven't like noticed the UI. Right, I've been on my phone.
I know
for 2 weeks.
I know. So the character screen, you know how like it's always been the same look. Like yeah, they've updated or whatever.
Yeah,
it looks like a shitty ass fucking Division 2 screen now. And it just like all the guns are just kind of like hodgepodge together, and it's I don't know if I'm really looking forward to the way the UI looks, and that's such a fucking small, minute detail to like be pissy about, but it is something that's like again, Borderlands is so unique, you know. You don't fuck with gold, you know.
Hey, game devs. If there's one piece of advice, almost more than story, definitely more than graphics, higher up on my list over battle passes and microtransactions, UI.
Yeah.
UI will fucking kill your game. I don't even care if it's great and I'm fucking struggling to invite someone. If I have to click here, launch something, go something, and then you send me somewhere else just so I can try to see who's fucking online. The UI, I think, pisses me off the most.
What game did we play where the UI was so dog shit?
Where do you want me to start, Trevor?
Oh, man, there was one where, again...
Open your Steam list, scroll, and tell me when you find one that's good.
You are right though,
Why do they
dude.
all have to fucking?
Oh man, UI is like it's so bonkers. It's like the conversation that Aaron had about like how good UI almost make games like that much better or whatever. And we were talking about what's a good UI, and we were talking about Dead Space. You know what I mean? Where everything is like it's nice, it's neat, it's clean, it's crisp. You know what you're looking at all the way through it. You know, it's like when you try to get
extra flair,
right? But then that also makes it feel like when people like the Borderlands, you'll have to see it. Just if you watch like one of the gameplay things or whatever, and someone stops and opens up their inventory to look through like guns and stuff, I just instantly just got like a ew like fucking effect. I haven't even played the game yet, but you know what I'm talking about when you can immediately look at something and just go, oh no, you know what I mean? That's not the way that I want it to be, you know. And sorry,
I both silent looking at our phones. I'm trying to find fucking Borderlands.
Just the idea overall that you have something like Borderlands that's already been pre-established for so long and no one has complained about it, to go in and just to change it that much, like just feels like a bad call. You know what I mean? It's like, what exactly, you know, you're going to be, what are you trying to accomplish by changing the UI? Like out of all the things in the game that you want to do, what was the idea behind changing UI? Because like you said, that's the one thing that'll kill a game. And I'm just like, that's what instantly I'm like, man, I don't want to fucking have to.
It just irks you every time you have to fucking deal with it.
Yep.
I can't. None of this is fucking what I'm looking for.
So again, and then
it's almost impressive how so many people create such bad UIs. Like, because it doesn't seem like it's it doesn't seem like it's something that should be that difficult, but some of the like UIs that I come in contact with, it's like a mastermind came in and was like, how do we fuck with them every time? They're never ever going to get the hang of this. That's what we want in our game. Like, I swear there's so many times like games I play day in and out, like the last I don't think I played the last Call of Duty, but like the last Call of Duty that I played, do you remember how hard it was when we were just trying to fucking get into a fucking party?
Yeah. Was that
Modern Warfare? How? When you're you're the biggest fucking franchise in fucking FPS. What are you doing?
Well, not only that, my thing is that it worked in the past. It was fine.
That's the other
fucking
thing too.
Editions beforehand. So why
you
now?
Have all the models. Scrap that. Go with Philip's idea. Philip is a fucking hamster. Fuck, dude.
Well, and not only does the game just kind of look a little off, but then they hit you with that fucking collector's edition thing. And that's like
that,
you know.
Was he also the CEO that just like walked it back? That's like, real fans will pay $80 for a game, and he's all, oh, just kidding. I saw Twitter.
Maybe, yeah.
Like, it just, you're stepping on a legacy, and it's pissing me off. It is kind of Call of Duty-ish though.
Again,
they're doing all the things that people are begging them not to do, but then you see gameplay footage, you're like, does kind of look fun though. You know?
And that's the shitty thing about it is like, again, when you're like die hard for a franchise, you know what I mean? Like, think about the next like Elden Ring or Dark Souls come out and they've just got some goofy ass fucking thing. You'd still pick it up. Okay, Night Rain is a perfect example of like being way off from anything that anybody is normally into. And like, it's got,
I heard Night Rain kind of sick though.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. But are those the people that are fucking just like FromSoft dick suckers, or are they really people who give a shit, you know, about things? Again, it's
listen, I saw Jeremy at the dick sucking contest, but that didn't mean he sucked a dick. We were just there watching.
Yeah. Okay. True. But okay, so here's the next thing. So you see the next Call of Duty, Black Ops 7 or whatever. Bringing Mason back, fucking. It looks all like.
Is it really the Black Ops 7?
I think it is. Yeah.
I think it is because I saw somebody say this is going to be in Black Ops 7. I thought that was like a fucking like the Fast and the Furious 23 joke. Like I didn't realize they were actually the Black Ops 7.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking
and not only
hate this world.
They at Black Ops 7, but like they're going back, they're reverting to having it a little bit more nitty gritty. It's all these things. They're supposedly there's been screenshots of things that people think that Blackout is coming back. They're doing Blackout.
Oh no,
2.
that is
true. Again, and people and again,
that's another reason why I thought why would you get rid of Warzone? Why would you do this?
Because again,
you're gonna go to Blackout for why? What's the benefit? What are you getting? Are you gonna go back to attachments where you pick up attachments?
Well,
for the gun, is that what you're considering Blackout, or are you just going back to that fucking map because everything else is so played out?
Exactly. Who fucking knows? And again, the shitty part about it is like when you look at it, you go, "Yeah, it looks cool." And for the first couple months that it's out, everybody's going to be like, "This is a big game ever. This is a big Call of Duty's back. Oh, we're back in it." They're just shitting on themselves. But then you give it like 3 months, and you go, "Oh, actually, this game is dog shit."
You know what it is, right?
Huh.
You know what it is.
Huh?
Warzone's been out for too long.
Yeah. That's exactly right.
So all the Warzone microtransactions and everything like that's going to stay there. You're going to have to restart in Blackout. They're like, man, sales have slowed down. What do we do?
Yeah.
New source code. They won't be able to port anything over. Have to buy all new shit. Get Nicki Minaj back in here. We're selling that fucking ass. Body, yada, 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 yada. I know it's not Nicki Minaj.
I do not think that the people in the big video game companies, big publishers, stuff like this. And this is something that me and Sean were talking about when it comes to Claire Expedition. Like when you get to that point, you do not give a shit about the games anymore. You are just in it for the fucking money. Who gives a fuck what your game looks like? You're going to sell an IP that is a franchise love IP because people will buy it. People bought the From Software Night Rain thing, even though people are like, "Oh, it's sick" or whatever. Yeah. But you're just buying it because you liked Elden Ring. Now granted, it turns out to be an okay game or whatever. And people, I've heard ups and downs about it, but the fact that I've heard downs and it's still like overwhelmingly positive makes you think like, okay, is this really that good of a game? Or is it just people fucking with blinders on? And it's the same thing it's the same
attacked.
Yeah. But it's the same fucking people that only play Call of Duty. And they're like, Call of Duty is the best game ever. I don't know what anybody else is talking about, but they've never played another shooter. It's the people that only fucking buy NBA games. And they're like, actually, no, these are the greatest games that have ever come out in existence, but they've only played NBA. You know what I mean?
God. Pop out mode. You said people that only play NBA game. Man, I was looking for that smoke alarm. Okay. Come on, soundboard. Where you at? I'm sorry. Juneteenth just happened.
It did just
Happy
happen.
Pride Month.
Yeah. Wasn't it mental health month?
Pride Month.
Oh, okay.
We sucking dicks.
Okay.
All of fucking June, boy.
I saw this comedian. It's like a fucking funny. He was like, they say, people are either born gay or they're not gay. He's like, that's bullshit. He's like, every man here, you're either born gay or you're born half gay. And he's like, and I'll tell you exactly why. He's like, he's talking to some guy, and some guy in the crowd was like shaking his head. He was like, "Oh, you don't think so?" He's like, what's your dominant hand? The guy's like, "Oh, right hand." He's like, "You throw it with your right hand?" He's like, yeah, you throw it with your right hand. He's like, "Yeah, you fucking get up and just book it." He's like, "You ever thrown a ball with your left hand?" He's like, yeah, pick a ball up, throw it with your left hand. He's like, that's a half gay coming out. He's like, that's my whole. He's like, my whole left side, man. He's like, I get in a fight, I'm ready to go. Like, I know what I'm doing with this side. My left hand's like, oh, girl, don't you dare.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. I don't understand the concept. I know the mechanics of how to throw a ball with my left hand, but if I put it in my right hand, it just does not translate.
What's funny is like you build it up, right? You have the basics on how to point, go, throw, right? And you know all this. But when you try to do it, it's like nothing's there. But then when you slow down and you focus on the form, even if you're doing the form correctly, when you do it that slow, it looks even gayer. Like, you got no like oomph to it. So
It's just a push. I don't get it, man. I don't get how that works.
Don't need to.
Yep.
You know why? Pride Month.
Yep, exactly right.
100% gay.
Right side gay.
Right side gay, left side gay. Put it in my mouth.
Yeah.
There's that for fucking bingo, Aaron. Fucking double glizzy. I'm back.
Oh, good Lord. Anyway, I've just been looking at games that are supposedly coming out at the end of this year, or like that were just recently announced, stuff that's like trying to get to the end of this year, trying to get to next year. There's been a lot of shit. There's this game, and it's on a to be announced schedule right now. It's called Felt That.
Are we on
what?
Are we on 2025 games?
Kind of. It's a mix between 2025, 2026.
It's already irking me that like they're announcing like late, like mid 2026 games. Like, fuck you, dude. Like,
yeah.
I get it. You want to start promoting.
Well, we're already halfway through the year
in 2025. I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Dude. I mean, if anything's coming out this
Pride Month, dude.
Yeah. If anything's coming out the rest of this year, it's already been announced. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. Like, you're literally looking at the fact it's like there's nothing. I mean, unless something like sneaks under the radar or indie titles, but like something big is not going to just randomly pop up out of nowhere.
I didn't even think about that. Okay, continue. I was wrong.
I'm just looking at some fucking off the wall different games. So, do you remember that? God, what was it called? It's like Song of Return or something like that. I was talking about. It's like claymation. Like, it's like a claymation game. Okay. So there's been a lot of different games that have been starting to come out that are a little bit more in that uniqueness that like we've never really seen before, or have seen, but like way back in like the 90s and shit like that. Right. So there's this game called Felt That Boxing, but felt is like the material, FELT.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking almost live action. It's like Punch Out. Like fucking Punch Out for NES, but it's with puppets, like Muppet puppets.
Yes, okay. I was hoping you were going to say that. I immediately went like Happy Time Murderers or whatever that was.
Yes. And so,
what was that game that you played?
Oh fuck!
I remember that. Where it was all Muppets and fucking.
God, what was that game called? Yeah, that was weird.
I don't know.
Yeah, like
is it like that, or is it more?
It's like realistic, like a couple people with puppets on their hands, but they have like a punch out thing. I don't know how they're doing it. It's fucking.
They got mocap fucking things on a guy with a fucking sock on his hand.
That's exactly right. And then it's just Punch Out, and I was watching it, and I was like, "There's no way that this is a real game." It felt so goofy to watch, but it actually looks good. And it's just
that's the kind of shit we're into, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's the weirdness that I'm talking about, that I just like I feel like I have to play. Like, those are the ones that like I would skip GTA to play that. Cuz I feel like that'll have a lasting memory.
This does look real.
Yeah, dude. And that's they've done it in a way that's like all real.
This is real.
It is real. It is all real.
I'm just glad I don't do drugs anymore. Yeah. Can you imagine you're playing a game and all of a sudden it's
just someone puts it in and doesn't say anything and just gives you the controller.
Yes. Come on, we're playing Mario Kart.
We're gonna watch Sesame Street. Come here. There's also another game that's supposed to be coming out later this year that I want to play with you. I think it would be a perfect Freaky Friday video if we were to ever do anything like that again. It's called Backseat Drivers. And
I saw that.
Did you see that? I sent that to you, right?
Yeah, I saw it before you sent it to me, but you sent it to me and I was like,
oh my God, it looks so fucking great. Like the one person's entire view is just the steering wheel,
Yeah.
and, like, speedometer, and they can look around, but all they can see is like underneath the dash, and then the person in the back seat has to just direct them. Like that seems like a great game. That seems like just a good afternoon worth of time. You know, not something I'm going to come back to.
No, but it's you know, it's not even like probably like half a burrito, you know.
No, God no. I'd say at least half a burrito, if anything.
Have you played the game that I sent you?
I have not. No, I haven't even got a chance to download it yet. Is it good? What's it called?
Devil's Way.
Devil's Way.
It's all about the choices that you make, and I'm really looking forward to. I think you should, or maybe that's our Freaky Friday. Yeah, that's our Freaky Friday.
Okay.
Here, that's the game you're gonna play, and I'm gonna watch you play it, and then I'll play Felt That.
Good. Okay. Done.
On a hero dose of mushrooms.
A hero dose. Talk to Sean. Let him get the chocolate he picked up. Do you remember a game called Atomic Heart that came out not too long ago?
Yeah.
Kind of
wasn't that like same time as like Redfall and all that?
I think so. Yeah. It was like like Wolfenstein, but kind of set in like alternate universe.
Almost like
Russia.
BioShock.
Yeah. So they're coming out with a second one.
Got in trouble for all their cartoons.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Yeah.
So they're coming out with a second Atomic Heart, right?
Really?
Yeah. And so
did good enough for a sequel.
Did good enough for a sequel. I mean, it was well received enough. So I mean, fuck it, let's go, run it out. And it looks good. But they're also at the same time coming out with a game called.
That's a pretty big turnaround too. What? That was gotta be 21.
I mean, what's a big turnaround
22.
for? I mean, Call of Duty pumps
for
them
a
out
sequel
yearly.
Okay, well, yeah, but that's their business model.
So it can't be somebody else's.
Are they behind? Are they behind like a big company?
I don't know. It was on Xbox, and it was on like day one release of Game Pass.
Okay,
so
hey,
sure.
Death Stranding 2. Let's talk about it. How long between those sequels?
Yeah, but that's Kojima fucking, trying to make some spectacle Marvel.
Okay, Shadow of Colossus.
In Ico?
Yeah, how long between those?
Oh, I don't know. Probably they're both on PlayStation 2, so within a
Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2. How long between those?
That one was probably 4 years.
Don't try to chop my fucking point down is what I'm saying, okay?
Okay.
Pretty decent turnaround time for a relatively small company to whip out a fucking sequel. All right?
I think they're owned by Microsoft.
Fuck them.
Yeah. Could be wrong, though. I'd have to double check. Because I think it's...
Ooh!
Who's doing
Speaking of... Is Bungie owned by Microsoft?
Not anymore. No, why?
No. Oh. Have you been keeping up with the marathon drama?
I heard it got kind of collapsed.
Suspended indefinitely.
Yeah.
Don't know if they're even going to release it because like their whole art style is all stolen from like one guy.
Yeah. So...
Bonkers.
I mean, come on, Bungie.
And they doubled down though. No, it's not.
Bungie left Microsoft, got picked up by Activision, ran its course with its whole thing with Destiny 2, finally got out of their contract with Activision, spiked nothing but microtransactions in Destiny 2, bought themselves so they could create their own game, then partnered with Sony to make sure that they got a good publisher, and then their game got suspended indefinitely. Look, Sony does not have a very good track record recently.
No.
And it makes me worry about Death Stranding too, because it's like that's all you better be pumping every bit of marketing and everything you can into that, because you don't really have, there's nothing else on PlayStation that is now any more of what would be considered exclusive, especially since Sony started partnering up with Steam, and then Microsoft is just dropping this fucking, what do they call it? Their handheld thing that's going to allow Steam to run flawlessly on their system.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a fucking way around. Like, oh, you don't want exclusives? Fine. Just fucking, when you launch it on...
Have it all.
Yeah. Have everything,
That's what I was trying to tell my coworker. She's like, my son really wants a Wii. And I was like, or not a Wii, a Switch. And I was like, does he like want a Switch? She's like, well, like he's always wanted one. Like his birthday's coming up, and I was like, I think you should get that new Xbox One. She's like, really? Why? And I was like, because Nintendo never has sales, and this one will have Steam, where you can get $3 games. So does it have Mario? And I was like, no, never will.
There's also it's just, you know, when will that Microsoft get, like his birthday's in like coming up pretty soon, like in the next couple of months.
Mario, like, fucking IOU.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
good for one nice present.
I wouldn't buy the Switch 2.
Nah. I wouldn't buy a Switch 1.
I'd buy a Switch. You're right about the fucking games never going on sale, which is one, it's not a problem, but that means that like you
monthly service fee to play with your friends. The games never go on sale, and you don't really get to branch out.
Nope.
I get it when you're a kid and you're like fucking like, dude, Mario, fucking Yoshi, blah blah blah. Like I get it, but like that's like,
well, how old's your kid?
Fuck, dude. That's like playing Yu-Gi-Oh in fucking high school, in the middle of fucking the cafeteria, like it's a fucking sick thing.
Dude, those kids, you know? Some of those kids were fucking...
Unless it was a kid with, like, the full-length trench coat and had, like, the fucking arm thing. That guy fucks. But I'm talking about, like, the ones that, like, they do it, but, like, they have their hoods all the way over, and they're trying to, like be incognito about it, but, like, somehow, like, all the attention's on them. Like, that's you.
You know
fucking, that... Like, the rest of the cafeteria is fucking Steam. You got fucking stupid... slutty cheerleaders over there that think that they're hot shit, fucking sucking the dick of the fucking football guy, and they're gonna work at Safeway, fucking still. And then you got fucking cool ass kids doing drugs who will probably actually get into like Cal Poly and become like fucking mechanical engineers somehow. Like you got the rest of the world out there, and you're playing fucking Mario.
Now,
fuck out of here.
Now, there's a point to that. Some of those kids were Sean. He made it.
You mean, so,
yeah.
Sean. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Sean's not playing fucking. Sean's fucking hell diving with his bros, bud.
Well,
Sean's playing Tarkov. He's not playing fucking Diddy Kong.
No, he grew up.
Hashtag no Diddy.
I went to a card shop not too long ago, actually pretty recently, and it is amazing. The smell still exists from that cafeteria. You know what I mean? Ooh. Like you go in and it's like, oh boy, you guys, what is happening here? But like, one, deodorant does exist, but I know for a fact you've probably sprayed a can and a half of Axe on you and it has done nothing. And then you get like 40 of you bodies in like a tiny ass little fucking card room, and it's like, ooh, man, it is pungent in here.
And Danica, we were in Roseville, and we went into. I was like, because there's no card shops like almost anywhere. And I was like, oh shit, fucking magic cards. Let's go in there. First thing I did when I walked in, I was like, oh shit. Like the smell.
Yeah,
the
dude.
smell. And then she's all, I'm going to go wait in the car. And I was like, I think I'm going to go wait in the car. Like, let's leave.
Yeah, man. Holy fuck. It is a wild thing. There's that game. There's a simulated game called Card Trading Simulator. And it's basically you running like a card shop or whatever. One of the things that you purchase is air purifiers to set around tables because the smell will decrease the amount of customers that come in the store. Like it's so real, man. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get how people don't shower.
Used to your own must.
That's fine, but I don't understand how people don't shower before they go out or do their own thing. You know what I mean? Like I get, you know. I'm a fucking 1 a day, 2 a day, if necessary, shower. I'll shower in the morning, I'll shower at night.
Yeah.
But I also know it's
because it's fucking nice, dude. You don't like fucking being clean,
God. Not only just that,
you don't like showering and starting your day just like fucking refreshed. Because like you shower the night before and you wake up, you've been farting in your sleep. You got that fucking like kind of sticky butt.
Or just
you fucking
after a long ass fucking hard day. Yeah. Or like a hot day, just getting in a shower and just fucking letting the water just rinse all the bullshit off you. Oh,
turn that shower on hot, scald yourself, take your hands, kind of rub the back of your neck, and then finish it off fucking cold.
Go the opposite way. Just turn it cold to begin with and just start a fucking full cold shower. Just instantly shock that system and then just stand there until that water starts to feel warm. And your body just like It's like almost like
you're dick in a freezer.
dude, it's so good. Oh my god.
No, I scald first, and then I just like scrub the fuck out of me, and then cold, and then it's just, and then that way, like when I go to bed, it's like
chilled out. Yep.
ooh, chilled. Fucking the pillow's like, man, he's cooler than both sides of the bread. You know,
Yeah.
like fucking, like I'm just fucking cold, ready to fucking put over one layer, sleep with the fucking window open, fan on. I wake up like,
See, that's the thing about summertime, man. I can't. I hate being hot. Anything hot.
that's what I'm saying.
Hot blanket, hot shower, hot food. You know what I mean? Like I will literally get
Hot food, I fucking feel.
bro. I will literally get food and just let it sit. Just like I don't care if it's
I
an
buy
hour.
pizza and put it in the fridge so I can eat it the next
That's
day.
what I'm saying, man. Oh my god, hot food on a hot day is like might as well. I would just eat a bullet. You know what I mean? Like there's just no way I'm doing that. Cause then I just feel like you feel.
Hey, you know when you bite a hot pocket and you go, that's already happening to the outside. Why the fuck do you want it in your mouth too?
We went to a Thai restaurant the other day. Me and Sean, Christine and Ryan were out at this place in Davis, and we went to this Thai restaurant. And he ordered some curry something, and I ordered some curry something.
I already know where this is going.
Bro, I did not think it all the way through, but it came in like the sauce was like, it was like a soup, you know? And I was like, and it was hot. Like you could see it was hot outside and you could see the steam coming off it. So you knew it was hot. You know what I mean?
It's hot. They bring you just like a thimble. And it's all, if you want it spicy, add this.
Yeah.
It's literally 2 drops. You're like, how bad could it be?
Yeah.
Like, Thai is fucking.
And I ate it and I was like, oh my God, this is so good. It's so fucking like just flavorful. And it was like this yellow curry. It was so good, dude. But as it was entering my system and I felt it fill up my gut, I just started to feel like I had swallowed like a fucking nuclear core where like I could just feel it radiating from my gut. And
Worse than the bulldog?
Oh yeah, for sure. Not spicy.
Really?
No, it wasn't spicy.
Oh,
and, like,
you sent us a picture of just
It's
your
sweating.
forehead just fucking leaking, not sweating. Fucking, it's like when you don't get like the hose all the way on, you turn it off, and it's like coming down the fucking right at the joint. Yeah, that was you,
dude. It was hot. That was hot. That's what I was saying. I was like, I made this hot, and like I kept adding spice.
It's like the creases on your forehead were the white part. Like everything else was like bright red.
Oh my God. I was warm. I was warm that day.
I was warm looking at the fucking picture. I can't go above Taco Bell mild. Just looking at that picture, I was like, oh, I feel it.
I was cooking, you know, and I was like over the stove, so it was already hot. And I was like, man, I want the spicy. Because I think when I was sick, I was like, I'm gonna fucking burn this out.
Yeah, you were.
And I was throwing spice in it, and because my nose is kind of clogged, I couldn't really smell it. And then all of a sudden, my eyes were kind of like, I was like, oh, I fucking added too much. I was like, oh, it's gonna be hot, no problem. Like, got it out, and like I sat it in front of me. I was letting it cool down a little bit. I remember taking the first bite and like, as it, you know, like when it touches your lips, the oils touch your lips. You're like, oh, it hasn't even got my tongue.
Instantly feel.
Yeah, it hasn't even got my tongue yet. And like I could hear like my body.
Like, you feel like the skin just kind of peeling back a layer.
Yeah, exactly.
And like rolling up to the outside of your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh no. Like,
and I powered through that. I went back for seconds. Like it was good. It was fucking good. And I didn't have flame butt the day after, but man, while I was eating it, there was a point where I was just like, I took the picture. I was like, this is hot, haha. And I went in, grabbed a paper towel, and just swapped a paper towel to my head so I could finish the food because I was just getting to the point where I knew it was going to start dripping in my food. The curse of being bald, man, is you can't fucking tie your hair back, you know?
nah, but imagine just like hot day,
yeah,
sprinklers just come on and you just fucking just take a light jog through sprinkler, you know?
Okay, yes and
just
no.
a light
Hold
mist.
on. Yes and no, because I'm outside. We have landscaping, so I get hit by water all the time. But I wear pants because I work, you know, the job I work. You get the spritz or whatever, and it's like quick, instant. Like, oh, the refreshingness of getting hit by the sprinkler.
Then it drips down your butt crack.
No, and then it's just
But
The
then it
next-
drips down your ball sack.
an hour of you being slightly damp and hot, and now like you're kind of sweating a little bit because your clothes are damp and the sun is like not really evaporating. It's just kind of like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? That's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's
I think I was thinking of a Coors Light commercial. Maybe
Oh.
maybe I wasn't thinking of like you at work,
Yeah, no.
you know?
Me at work.
Or like you remember like fucking like high school, like you're like playing like soccer during like PE or something, and like a sprinkler comes on, you just shove your head down, and you
Yeah,
just fucking
yeah.
like get that like hit.
Man,
Like, that's what I was thinking.
in PE, my favorite time was summertime when we could just get in the pool. And it was just like, all right, PE's like the next whole thing for PE this week is we're just getting in the pool. And just fucking, we would just do swimming
I don't
things.
think we ever had a. You might have had a pool, but I don't ever remember getting in the pool for PE.
Really? I was super blitzed.
Oh, because they fucked up the pool. Like the senior prank, I think they put like Jello packets in the pool or something like that. I think the pool was closed when I went there.
Man, I remember one day I think it was I just started a medication for the insomnia. I think I was like a freshman in high school. Me and Floyd Fowler were hanging out and I'd been smoking all day. And so like the medication like kind of gave me the nods and I'd been smoking. So I was already, and we got in to like do the pool stuff. And I was like, dude, yeah. And I was like treading water, but I was just sinking.
And just narcolepsy.
Yeah, I just falling asleep in the pool. I remember Floyd like picking me up and like, can you not drown? And I'm like, I'm fine. I'm having a good time.
Ain't no thing but a chicken leg.
He like put me up on the corner of the pool and I was like, he's like, you gotta stay here. I was like, man, I want to just swim. Oh God. Different strokes, different folks.
I'm stroking.
I'm stroking out.
I'm literally stroking it.
Yeah.
Same.
Take me now. Ooh, yeah, it's been a little patchy. What are you gonna do? You got fucking 70 down, fucking 300 ping,
22.
22 ping, 22 down.
22 millisecond latency.
Oh, yeah. When you showed me the other one, it was like 600. You're like, is that good?
I didn't even what I was just focusing on.
I'm like, no, man.
When I was looking at it, I wasn't even like focusing on that, and then I saw that, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah,
I was like, I gotta reach out because I'm pretty sure this is bad.
yeah, dude. I was like,
And then you're like, "That's like 800 ping." I was like, "Nope."
God, man, that would be amazing. Us playing Tarkov, you'd have to take a shot like 8 seconds in front of where you think something's gonna be. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this sucker up. Welcome to have you back.
Honestly, I think it was better with Sean.
It's always better with Sean.
Yeah.
I say
Everything's better with Sean.
I say what we do is we fire both of us and we hire Aaron and Sean to do this.
I would love for an Aaron and Sean pod.
I would love for an Aaron and Sean pod. That would be amazing.
I would pay for that. You know, like give us a weekend off.
Yeah.
But also just organically, like just let them fucking
I just
give
want
you
to.
some silly shit.
That's exactly right. I would just love to see what they come up with.
Or maybe we don't want that.
I don't know.
What if we've been doing this whole time? They do it and we're like, fuck, dude, we suck. like they just come out swinging. They're hitting topics. They're staying on track.
Well, you know, that's kind of maybe that's what this.
That's our charm. This is what people come here for. Is
the nothing.
Yeah.
I've been so fucking. Everything has been so chaotic. I've done nothing, man. I haven't played video games. I haven't fucking recorded. I haven't uploaded a video in forever. Like I'm fucking.
Meanwhile, Sean always be on Helldivers. Fuck around with Tarkov. Fucking Aaron has a thriving fucking Empire in EverQuest or whatever the fuck he plays, fucking leaving that shit on, like auto selling, getting home, getting butt fucked by fucking Toggle. Like they'd have some shit to talk about.
They do.
You know?
That's what I'm saying.
Come on. Hey, everybody, comment down below. If you want the Rat King and OnlyFans Soundwave to come in here and fucking drop an episode, I think that'd be fucking sick.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
Who takes whose role? I don't think any of them are taking our roles.
I think they'd have to take their own role. One, you can't fill my shoes, and two, I don't know if anybody would want to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who'd be us? Like, they wouldn't. They'd be very respectful.
What's that Ted Lasso thing or whatever? It's like, would you rather be a tiger or a bear? It's like, I'm me, coach. Why do I want to be anything else? It's like, I don't know if you know how psychologically healthy that is. Like, all right, we're out of here. Enjoy your week, guys. It's gonna get warm. Stay cool. Freshen up. Fucking welcome Brad back. It's good to see you. For this week. All right, we're out of here.
Until the Jews do it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.